So the goal of this video is to talk about occupying an area. This is a strategy that's good for delaying how fast you can get attacked and hit on something. So basically what a lot of people like to do is something that's more prevalent up over at this hive. You want to be a little bit spread out, and you want resource stations in between. People can teleport on top of a zombie. You cannot teleport on top of resources, but they are not there forever. They disappear. If they're not occupied, they just kind of randomly disappear. You can build them or they can generate themselves, but they do not stay forever. So one way you can try to help plug up some of these spots is people like to go ahead and hit build, and they drop a little resource station there. Again, they don't stay forever, and it does cost you something, but what is free is just occupying an area. So here's just my little mini hive, right? And I got my main account right there, and I want to figure out how do I keep people from getting close to it. So right now, somebody could teleport right here and hit me almost instantly. I wouldn't have enough time to react. So I can just click this area, and on the left side, I could teleport. On the right side, I can hit occupy. And I just pick, any APC that I have. I can just take pretty much all the troops out except for this little minion and march. And now it will be occupied, and somebody cannot teleport right next to my base. This is a good strategy if I'm afraid of not being able to bubble. This is something that people have seen, but not a lot of people know really what it is. That's an occupied area. Those troops are no longer in my base. So as a farm, that's good to do because I'm pulling all of my troops out. That way, if I'm just blindly attacking a farm, I'm not going to be killing the troops in there. And since it's an active farm, I do want the troops either gathering or killing Wendels for the daily rewards. And so that's something you can do to send them out of my base. Or if I got an account where I want to eliminate troops, but I don't want to risk somebody, taking all my resources or attacking me or maybe showing my location, I can just occupy a random territory and then message somebody, let them know where that is. They can go ahead and kill it. And then I don't got to worry about it. So as you can see, pretty quickly, I can go ahead and set these guys. And now in terms of my main account, nobody can get there. This only takes 5 durability as opposed to 10 or 20 depending on other actions. So it is the least expensive. And there's no time limit. This thing will hang out here forever. As you see, it just says camping. So that's why it could possibly be better than gathering, because it will always be there. This does not disappear. It always exists. And now you see how off just one account, I've put up a pretty good little barrier around me. So when you're in a hive, you can see how that would be beneficial to be plugging up some spots where somebody could teleport into, where, yes, people are being active. You see all these little level 10 plots, but at the end of the day, they could disappear. Quick shout out to Blanc. Really proud of you hitting 23 the other day. Not a small accomplishment. Reaper, you too. So good job, everybody, for growing. But seriously, if we can go ahead and plug up some of these spots with some occupied territories, that lasts a long time. And that's kind of where you want to be. Again, these things don't go anywhere. You just hit return, you recall them, and they come right back. This is a good feature that's not very often used. And that's all it is. It's just occupying. You can either set a few amount of troops to just take up a spot, or send a very large APC so that people are not, or send a large APC so that people can kill it and eliminate some troops with no risk to your base in terms of losing resources. So whatever you want to do, there's a lot of avenues for this. And thank you again, Simone, for helping me and showing me actually how all this works.